Engulfed in flames, Ukrainian forces destroy a Russian oil depot in Donetsk. Blasting the West for stoking the flames in Ukraine, Vladimir Putin warned the world faces its most dangerous decade since World War II. Let's stop being enemies, let's live together. The Russian president appeared to try and win over political conservatives abroad, portraying his country as threatened by NATO and denying plans to use nuclear weapons. All while his ambassador made wild accusations in the UN Security Council of American military biological programs in Ukraine.
How much more of this nonsense do we have to endure?
Moscow is now threatening to strike US satellites in space used to help Ukraine in its war.
Just 2 weeks after North Korea's last missile test, the regime has engaged in yet another provocation. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff announced Friday that from around noon, it detected 2 short-range ballistic missiles fired from North Korea. The military said the missile flew around 230 kilometers at an altitude of up to 24 kilometers, at a maximum speed of Mach 5. The launch site in the North Tongchon area is close to the inter-Korean border, near the maritime buffer zones that were set to ease military tensions between the two Koreas. But Friday's missiles fired toward the East Sea reportedly did not land in these areas.
Iranian protesters don't know if the person standing next to them is with them or about to abduct them. There's often been a heavy and visible security presence at protests as the regime tries to maintain control. But plainclothes police are also operating, stealing people off the street. The city of Karaj has seen some of the fiercest protests. They've taken place near a university, and the protesters are young. This is where a woman is abducted from the streets, and our analysis shows how security forces are operating. It's a busy street in broad daylight, and secret police are trying to force a woman into their car. Amid the chaos, one of them reaches into a pocket and pulls a gun. An onlooker attempts to intervene before being chased away at gunpoint. This yellow box is round the driver. Look carefully. He's pointing an anti-riot gun at anyone watching. The woman is bundled into the back seat. We don't know her fate.
Ivory Coast has received one of France's largest warships currently deployed to the Gulf of Guinea on a mission to fight illegal fishing, drug trafficking and piracy. The ship arrived the commercial capital Abidjan Thursday with a detachment of 300 troops, 60 vehicles and currently 2 helicopters aboard. The soldiers will join training with other French troops based in the region to learn from their Ivorian counterparts, according to the commander of the ship. France, alongside Ivory Coast, Morocco and Senegal, have been increasing naval cooperation on the Gulf of Guinea.
The bird is freed. Elon Musk's first declaration as the new head of Twitter. The tech billionaire completed his drawn-out purchase of the social media giant on Thursday, putting him at the helm of one of the leading platforms for global discourse. After closing out the $44 billion deal, Musk immediately stamped his authority, firing the company's CEO, CFO, and chief legal counsel. The trio were accused by Musk of misleading investors over the number of fake Twitter accounts, as he tried to cancel the purchase in July. But Twitter responded with a lawsuit, forcing the 51-year-old to revive his 6-month takeover plan before a Friday deadline. A shake-up has been promised. Musk has made no secret of wanting to see fewer limits on posted content, something which saw the likes of former President Donald Trump banned from the platform.
Inside what should have been a normal trip to a supermarket, now a crime scene. Shopping trolleys hastily abandoned as detectives piece together what happened. The stabbing spree by a man apparently targeting people at random left one person dead and at least 4 injured. It happened yesterday evening at around 6:30 local time in Assago, a town outside Milan in northern Italy. Among those hurt, Arsenal centre-back Pablo Mari. He's been on loan to Serie A club AC Monza since August. He suffered a stab wound to the back, but it missed his vital organs. Investigations in Italy have continued overnight. Police say it was a supermarket worker who died and that a suspect had been detained. They said the attacker was mentally ill and ruled out terrorism as a motive.